There is a
gosh.
pickpocket story.
Yeah.
Nice segue. So people feel like maybe they're getting pickpocketed by all these online gambling sites. This is a legitimate Can I say legitimate pickpocketing story?
Actually, a real pickpocket.
This is a real pickpocketing story, and I just love this. And I don't think I've ever talked about this. Did I ever talk about the gypsy whacker?
The what?
I ever talk about the gypsy whacker that I made?
Doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, yeah, I made the gypsy whacker. So this story just reminded me of the gypsy whacker. And this is funny. I saw this like maybe a week ago, so I've been sitting on it. It's just been in my pile of, things to potentially mention on the show. So we're coming off of, obviously, summer travel. And a lot of people, they go traveling, whether they, take an RV to Yellowstone like Fester did, or, people go to Europe, or, they go up to, the Smoky Mountains, or, whatever.
Sure.
You drive over to, Kissimmee, and you hang out at one of the, the theme park, whatever. So, summertime vacations, coming to an end. There's a story that I saw. An American tourist was pickpocketed in Venice, not Venice, Florida, but over in Venice, Italy. And the American woman who was pickpocketed hunted down the pickpocketer, grabbed the pickpocketer by her ponytail, and wouldn't let the little tramp go.
That's right.
You know what? Good job. And wait for the Venice cops or the Carabinieri. Is that how you say it? The Carabinieri.
And the Italian authorities hate these pickpockets because it hurts tourism.
But I thought this was a great story. Yeah, this video that's been circulating online of a girl who took video of her American mom berating an Italian pickpocketer. And the mom grabbed onto the pickpocket, a female pickpocketer, grabbed onto the pickpocketer's ponytail and just grabbed it and would not let her head go. Good for her. Absolutely phenomenal. I just wanted to give some recognition to this particular story. And then when I saw this about pickpocketers, I remembered about my gypsy whacker. Michelle, I never told you about the gypsy whacker?
No, I don't remember this.
You were not with me. Now, we knew each other.
Oh, it's pre-Michelle?
It is pre-Michelle.
Oh, wait, I don't want to hear about it.
No, it's not pre-Michelle. No.
I'm out.
No, it's not pre-Michelle. You just were not with me on this trip. Do you remember the summer of 92? Was it the summer of 92 or was it the summer of 91? I went with my parents
92.
Was it 92? I went with my parents for about 10 days on a trip to
France.
That's where my dad left the wallet and passports in the safe.
Yes,
you remember that? Oh, my God. That was a mess. I'll tell that story as well. So we did a trip to France and Italy. And it was like my parents like, Todd, you want to go with us on a trip? We're going to Italy and we're going to France. And it was on a tour bus. So you got the tour bus. It was like a 10-day deal. And the tour bus goes to all these places, in France and Italy. And, you stay in hotels at night. You're on the tour bus during the day, going to all these excursions, blah, blah, blah. I think it was like Trafalgar Tours. And it was actually pretty good. Our tour guide was fantastic. We went to Paris. We went to, Nice and Aix. And we went to Verona and Roma. It was a really nice little trip. And I did actually enjoy it. When we were in Rome, the tour guide, I forgot her name, but she was very nice. Tour guide was like, yes, and we have to be very careful of all the pickpockets in Rome.
Yeah.
And she said, you got to look out for these little gypsy bastard kids because they will pickpocket, they will rip you off silly. And, one of the things is they'll swarm you like they're begging for money and they'll like kind of poke at you. One of the tricks is that they'll use a newspaper and they'll have a folded up newspaper or a piece of cardboard and they'll run it like right into your waist. I'm holding it up high for MJTV, but they'll run it into your waist and you're distracted and they're picking your pockets below. So seriously, it kind of works because it's a distraction. You're feeling the pressure of the paper or the cardboard going into your torso, your belly button, your stomach area. Meanwhile, they're pickpocketing you below. So that's one of the tactics. And, they say, hey, don't let these pickpockets get anywhere near you. Kind of, shoo them away. Don't let them get within a foot of you so they can't pick your pockets or, rip you off.
Or carry nothing in your pockets at any time. I remember my father went to Italy. He had like a white wallet that went under his T-shirt.
Yeah.
He kept his money on his person, but not in his pockets.
All kinds of stuff like that. All right, so here's the deal. I was, 92? How old was I, Michelle? In 92, I was, 20? How old was I?
26.
26 or so?
I don't know.
Yeah. So I went with my parents. It was a nice little trip. I invented the gypsy swatter, the gypsy whacker. So once we were warned about the pickpockets in Rome, I found a wire coat hanger.
You just beat them all back?
I fashioned out of a wire coat hanger a swatter, and it became my gypsy whacker. So I swatted a couple of gypsy kids. So we were in Rome. We were also in Florence. Oh, Florence was bad too. I swatted some little gypsy bastard kids right on the Ponte Vecchio. Right on. I did. So everyone on the bus was amused with my gypsy whacker. So I'm swatting these little gypsy pickpocket kids away. Anyway, I just thought it was fun. Oh, and then my dad. We were in, where were we? Anyway, I can see the hotel in my head. Trying to remember exactly where we were. We stayed in a hotel. We leave the hotel early in the morning to get to our next event, our next place. We're on the bus for like 40 minutes. And my dad says, "Oh my God! I forgot my stuff in the safe." My dad left his wallet, money, passports in the safe in the hotel room.
Oh, no.
They had to stop the bus. Stop the bus. And they had to call a taxi to take my dad. We had to sit on the side of the road while my dad had to get a taxi. 40 minutes back to the hotel, 40 minutes back as my dad had to go retrieve his money.
You guys just waited, or was it you at the next stop?
We just waited. We waited on the side of the freaking road.
The whole bus?
The whole bus. Oh, they
Can you
were.
imagine?
I'd have killed your dad.
Yeah, I know, me too.
I'd have pushed him off an Italian cliff.
Yep.
Oh, there you
Guess
go.
what? I was swatting my dad with the gypsy whacker. Michelle, you remember that story, right? Did I?
Okay, see, this is an example of, weren't you embarrassed by your parents'
I
behavior?
I was absolutely.
Okay.
I was mortified.
And everybody was looking at you, and everybody was cursing your parents.
I was petrified, terrified,
Right?
mortified.
Yeah,
Yep.
all of it.
Unbelievable. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. Go ahead and click, share, subscribe, all this stuff.